What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the Justin Hawksmith channel. Thank you all for tuning in. I know you just now seen that little edit. Today's video really doesn't have a huge purpose. I'm just going to be going over and talking about how the build's coming along. And we've got some bad news and we've got some good news. But I am sweating so much. It's pretty hot in here. So I'm about to sit in front of the fan, cool down for a second, and then we're going to go over a few things. Okay, so the first thing that I want to go over is these face plates that you're seeing. They will be polished, so they will look similar to chrome. You know, they'll be polished. They are aluminum face plates, 100% aluminum face plates. So they will be polished just like my wheels and just like the shocks, all of that. So with that being said, these are raw aluminum. I have to sand them down, cut and color them, machine polish them. And that's going to take me a little bit, but I wanted to go ahead and I just put 2 of the little bolts in each faceplate just to hold them up, just so I can show you all, because whenever I say the word faceplate, a lot of people don't understand. The axle truss will have a faceplate on the back as well, but we got this fully bolt-on integrated track bar bracket in the bolt-on axle truss, and then we have the PMF HD buckets and the PMF track bar bracket that goes right there. So your track bar is going to mount right here, and your track bar is going to mount up there with some big 1.25" heim joints. Your drag link is going to mount right here. Gosh, look at this powder coat. It's straight up blinging, boys. I'm getting so excited. We're getting so close. Anyway, back to what I was talking about. The drag link is going to go from right here on our high steer arm up to our double shear pitman arm. We got a video on that if you're wondering how to build one of those. Pretty cheap. The pitman arm was like 70 bucks or 60 bucks, and we only paid 10 bucks for the steel to build that. We have a couple issues that we're gonna have to address and go over before we can actually put the truck fully together. I know that it probably looks like it's pretty close, but it's actually really far from being done, and it still has to come back apart. Go take the coilovers back out. This bottom mount, so the coilover is hitting the track bar right here just a hair, so we are opting to go with a different bottom mount, and it's going to raise this coilover up and to the left a little bit and get it away from this track bar bracket. So that track bar bracket, the bolt-on axle truss, see, most of the time you would have your welded, and this looks welded but it's not, it's all completely bolt-on, and there is one bolt right here that is threaded and tapped, and that literally cinches that down onto there. You thread and tap the actual axle, and then on the other side there is 2 bolts that are completely threaded and tapped as well. I don't know if you'll be able to see them very well. Yeah, so they're both right there, and those are back in here. So those 2 are clamping it down right there. We've got another one clamping it down over there, and then it has 6 bolts on the front, and it has 6 bolts in the rear. Along with the integrated track bar bracket inside of this axle truss, it also has an integrated dual steering stabilizer bracket. And what that's going to be is there's going to be clamps over here that are also powder coated that will clamp onto the tie rod bar, clamp and clamp. And then you've got a little Striker logo plate that goes right there, mount your shocks up for your dual steering stabilizer. So pretty much all that's left in the front is changing out these bottom mounts, and then we still have to set our caster, and we have to set our 4-link arms to center the axle in the wheel well. And I have actually jacked it up right here. We are way too long right now. The truck will not be all quite this long. Sort of it will, sort of it won't. So this coilover compresses about 6 inches from where it's at. But we are going to be going up about 2.5 inches from right there. So it's going to be roughly around this height, maybe a little bit shorter, maybe a little bit taller. I really don't know. But right now, the center of this axle is at like 12 inches, and it has to be at 19 in order to put the wheels on. So this goes up. It's going to compress 6 inches, and then you put your wheels on. So it's going to be roughly around this height. But I just wanted to go ahead and put these on and make a quick video. I know I'm sort of just rambling on, but just giving you all an update, showing you any problems that I've ran into. I got these cradles mounted. There are 5 bolts on the inside going up through the frame, and then there are 4 bolts along the top. You might can see that a little bit better on the other side. So there are those bolts through there. But these face plates, guys, and all of these holes were already pre-drilled and pre-tapped from Stryker. So you literally just run the safety screws in there. I'm gonna have to get a tap, figure out what size these bolts actually are, and get a tap and clean out some of the powder coat, because there is just a little bit of powder coat on the faces of the threads, the start of the threads. And then we also have our traction bars that we still haven't picked up from powder coat, and we also have our other bottom 4-link arm that we didn't pick up from powder coat just yet. But these coilovers are looking sweet. Comment down below. I'm most likely gonna do the coils red. I just wanted to put these on just so I could go ahead and get some progress going on the truck. I didn't really want to tear those apart and wait a week or so to get the springs back from powder coat, because I wanted to make some content for you guys. And I also just wanted to get some headway on the truck so then we can for sure 100% make it 2 rod runs. But guys, this is looking absolutely awesome. And that powder coat is just blinging on the phone. I know it looks awesome. Brad absolutely killed the powder coat underneath this truck. All the 4-link arms, the cradles are powder coated. Everything, guys, they just look so awesome. And then we also have the 18-inch travel polished rear shocks and Stryker Off-Road Designs billet clamps with their tubular resi mounts. So that's literally just 2 very nice bolts, and they bolt that on there. It looks like this. So that piece bolts on, and then the billet clamps clamp the reservoir onto that. So those look super, super sweet. Got those on. Of course, we've got the Grill Tech 100% aluminum color matched, and also powder coated overlays. The tip is ceramic coated on the inside to reduce heat, and then it's fully painted and clear coated on the outside. The actual shell is painted the same exact color as the truck. I'll go ahead and put the flash on that for you. Don't mind how dirty everything is, but it is the same exact color. Looks super good. Everything is so dirty. That powder coat color though, my gosh. It looks so awesome, guys. I'm so excited. Also, we have our sway bar over here. I'm really wanting to save up and purchase the billet, like the face-plated sway bars that Stryker makes. Sway bar end links, or it may just run with no sway bars. That's something that's pretty cool too that I'll show you guys. So this is a Rough Stuff Specialties 1.25" heim joint, absolutely massive heim joint. And then this is the Stryker Off-Road Designs. Super, super cool. Awesome components. Kyle and Taylor, the whole team down there at Stryker, they've absolutely knocked it out of the park on this lift kit. So I know that was a quick video, guys, but that's pretty much going to be all for today. I want to give a huge shout out to everyone that's helped me along with this build, everyone that's been a part of this build. We're slowly coming to a close. Episode 10 will be the reveal. This is episode 7, so we've just got 3 more episodes to go. Go ahead and check out all the other episodes. This is episode 7, so there are 6 other episodes of building this truck right here in my garage and putting this truck together, getting the lift kit from Stryker, taking it to powder coat, showed the whole process, kind of what goes into building this. I'm completely done. I still got to check over all the bolts, do all that, but other than the traction bars, the rear is done. And I've got a video putting that in there. But anyway, always remember, everybody starts out as nobody. Thank y'all for watching. If you enjoyed the video, like, comment what you want to see next on the channel. Peace.